Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a Scorpio reading. This is a general timeless reading, so whenever you find this is meant for you. Also, this is for any Scorpio placement, so sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, Lilith, you name it, okay? Or you could just be curious. I am going to meditate with you guys to help us release any negative energy and allow us to be open to receive any of the messages in this reading, okay? So if you're comfortable, feel free to breathe in and out with me. Okay, let's get started, Scorpio. So I have been channeling in my own personal life, so I want to start channeling for each sign and kind of give you guys the message that I see for you guys for this week, this month, this year, however it resonates for you. Okay, so the download that I received for you guys, and the reason why it made me do the reading, is that I got stepping with the big dogs, which is very strange. Okay, I know that, like, I feel like that's a saying that I think Martin Lawrence used to say on Martin. If you guys ever watched that, it's like a 90s sitcom. I think it's the 90s. And he would always say stepping with the big dogs. Okay, so big boss energy. Okay, and I feel like that you guys have focused a lot on finances and kind of pushing your career forward. Okay, so you could want to be a big boss. Okay, that could be in every aspect of your life. Okay, like you want to be the big man on campus. Okay, and it doesn't literally mean that's where you want to be the big man on campus, and it doesn't have to be man or woman. Okay, I just mean like energy, masculine energy. Okay, so Scorpios, you guys could be focusing a lot on masculine energy, or living a lot in your masculine energy. Okay, because we all have masculine and feminine energy. Okay, but I feel like that you're more intentional, more domineering, more aggressive right now. And don't take aggressive as a bad thing. Okay, aggressive or passive, it's not about a good and a bad thing. It's just when you take the initiative and go after things, that's you being more aggressive and intentional. When you sit back and you say, I'm not doing anything, I'm not saying anything, that's more of a passive approach. Okay, but I feel like you're being more intentional and aggressive. Okay, and that's interesting because you're a feminine sign. Okay, and those are not traits or words I would typically attribute or actually connect with the Scorpio. Okay, so in my channel visioning before the reading, I got someone riding on a horse. I didn't see a face, I just saw like a being riding on a horse really fast, and I believe it was I don't want to say it was a black horse, but it was a dark horse, because I would have noticed if it was like white or just like a lighter color. Also, there was like a pit bull, like not growling, but barking very aggressively. You know what it reminded me of, Scorpio? If you remember, like a few years ago, people were actually wearing those shirts by Givenchy. If I'm pronouncing that right, I'm sorry. I don't usually wear that brand, but I think that's the brand. And it had like a black dog on it. I don't think it was a pit bull, maybe like what's the word I'm looking for? Not a pit bull, but an actual, it starts with R. I can't get it out, it's not coming to me. But anyways, it reminded me of that. So it had big teeth, okay, and it was like barking aggressively. And then it was a bouquet of roses that just popped out. No one was holding them. They were just kind of like floating. Like it just magically appeared. Like the dog came in and the roses came in. Very bizarre. I have no idea what those things mean. Okay. So that may resonate with you. Okay. You could be wanting to make a romantic offer. You could have given someone roses, or you want someone to give you roses. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I've done 2 other readings, and it was heavily focused about romance, even in the general one. Okay, let's get into your tarot card readings, okay? It may be we can cipher through those channel messages as we go throughout the reading, okay? So we'll get 3 cards for your general reading, and then we'll get 1 card for outcome, and then we'll move into your love reading, Scorpio. 4 cards, please. 4 cards for Pisces. For Scorpio, excuse me. We'll take that one. We'll leave it flipped over. 3 more cards. Okay. Ooh, that flipped over, so we'll take that as the second one. Those are a lot of cards, so I'm gonna pull 2 more for you, Scorpio. I'm sorry, I keep on saying Pisces. Okay, 3rd card, and then one outcome for Scorpio for general reading. Okay. All right. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Hermit mode in reverse. Virgo energy. Chariot card. Shut up, Scorpio. Chariot card in reverse. Okay, so that's that horse that I literally seen running fast. Okay, so I'm gonna flip it up for you guys so you can actually see it. Okay, so chariot energy, moving fast, very aggressive, very intentional, fast move talking, fast move connecting with someone. Okay, so that could be text messages, calls. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, that is so crazy, Scorpio. I'm so shocked, but it's in reverse for you though. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one out. I'm gonna leave the Hermit mode in reverse and Chariot. Then we have the Star card, the High Priestess underneath the deck. Okay, but for your first card out, we have the 5 of Swords. Okay, this came out in Leo reading. Okay, so maybe you have a Leo in your environment, or that could be in your chart, so you definitely want to go check that reading out. Okay, you are resentful about something from the past. Okay, something didn't go as planned as you thought it would, Scorpio. And it's heavy on your heart or heavy on your mind because he's holding his head. Okay, Swords is to communicate, or forms of communication, Scorpio. So that's the Chariot energy. It's in reverse for you, so you definitely aren't communicating with someone, or someone you want to reach out to you or talk to you isn't reaching out to you. Okay, so it's in reverse. But with the 5 of Swords, that's heavily on your mind, so there's a need for you to communicate and reach out, Scorpio. Okay, I feel like that this is heavily on your energy because this is your general. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate with you, you can flip it, Scorpio, but just for the purpose of the general reading, I'm going to focus on just your energy. Okay, but take it how it resonates. Okay, Hermit mode in reverse. Usually when I see that if I see that come out in the upside down, okay, for you, Scorpio, it usually means to me that there's a need to come out of enlightenment, which I mean, we never come out of enlightenment truly, Scorpio, right? But you gather all of the knowledge you need during this time frame more when you went inward, okay, for the answers you were looking for, and you found them. Okay, but it looks like with the Chariot underneath that in reverse, that you are not using that knowledge that you gained from that Hermit energy to move forward. You're kind of stagnant and just kind of sat there passively. Okay, and that's exactly what we talked about in the channel message, Scorpio. Okay, about being aggressive and like trying to be more intentional, and you being passive and just kind of sitting back and saying, I'm not moving, I'm not saying anything. So that's crazy because that is literally the actual energy that's coming out in the cards for you. But I'm not sure why you aren't making a choice to go forward. Because I feel like with the Hermit card, the Chariot in reverse for you, Scorpio, and the Five of Swords coming out for you, you know that you're supposed to move forward with whatever knowledge you have gained, okay? It could be a person, it could be a business idea, it could be a family member, it could be a friend. It just depends, okay? But you know that you're supposed to move forward with something that has been very heavy on your mind, okay? And something to do with your past it just didn't go as you planned. Coming out after that, the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So it looks like if you do whatever you know you're supposed to do, Scorpio, or from the knowledge you've gained from going inward, the Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor. That's interesting, though, where this reading is go. Three of Swords, okay? So broken-hearted, or there's a need to heal a broken heart, okay? I'm not sure if this is you or the other person that you are thinking about from the past, okay? But someone feels guilty about something, okay? So that's either you or someone that is in your environment. It could be a family, friend, or business partner, or romance, okay? Three of Cups, okay? And like I said, this is my general reading, okay? But it seems like it's moving towards romance, okay? Three of Swords, we can be heartbroken, Scorpio, from things that happen from our childhood, okay? It could be a connection with our father, with our mother, okay? I feel like that there is some male Scorpios watching this that don't have a strong connection with their father. And that's something that you need to heal in order to move forward in your life. You could also be a female Scorpio as well too, and maybe you need to heal something with your father or heal something with your mother or just your parents or family in general, okay? But I heavily picked that up for males, okay? That's interesting. Three of Cups, friendship, okay? That's an interesting outcome. Maybe there's a need to reach out and reconnect with a friend, Scorpio. That just seems like how the cards are pointing towards, okay? It could be third party, maybe. So maybe you're involved with someone else. I don't feel that, though. I feel like that this is about a friendship. It needs to be a rekindling of a friendship, or with the family member, it could be actually a brother or sister, or it could be that parent, like I mentioned earlier, which I didn't even actually think about that being the Three of Cups, but it could be you healing something with the parent as well with the Three of Cups. If I haven't showed this card already, Scorpio, I'm sorry. Crown chakra. Yeah, there's a need for you to meditate, balance your crown chakra. It's definitely overactivated right now, because you're overthinking and you're not expressing yourself, okay? You're not actually acting from the heart. Well, you're not really acting in balance of the heart and the head, Scorpio. I'm not sure why. And maybe that's why the channel energy that I picked up on for. It could be because you're still focusing on business and finances. But there's something that is weighing heavy on your heart and your head, okay? Since I keep on saying head, it could be some Scorpios watching that have a lot of air in their chart. Okay, so maybe you have like a Venus or a moon in like Aquarius or Gemini or Libra. So you tend to think more from a more practical and logical place when it comes to romance, okay? So we need to try to balance those things out, because I feel like where your focus is not really where your heart wants your focus to be, if that makes sense, Scorpio. With the Star card, wish fulfillment, you're hoping for something, but you're not moving towards it. You're kind of just sitting there. So you want someone to come in, or you want something to happen without you pursuing it intentionally. But I feel like it's more romance, because I feel like that you are more intentionally and set on finance and career, which is nothing wrong with that, Scorpio. If it's not the right timing for you, it's not the right timing. But with the High Priestess, there is a need for you to follow your intuition and to become more aligned with your higher self, Scorpio, okay? I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to move into your love reading, okay? I'm already at 15 minutes. It didn't seem that long. Oh, gosh. Okay. I try to make these like 10 to 15 minutes, and I just talk so much, Scorpio. Okay, so let's shuffle for the love reading, and then we'll get some cards for that. So we're going to get one card for how you perceive the person, or, okay. 8 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Okay. 2 of Wands. Queen of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Okay, and we'll get one more card for the love reading, Scorpio. Okay, we'll take Ace of Swords. Okay, where should we start? Okay, 8 of Cups in reverse came out for you. Okay, so this is your emotions, I should say. I don't want to say your perception. I'll say your emotions. This is your emotions towards the bond or connection, okay? This could be new or old, but just this being in reverse. Usually this card in the upright, Scorpio, means that you're walking away. You're walking towards the horizon, the brighter side of life, okay? You are actually leaving a lot of just unhealthy, toxic negativity in the past, okay? But it's in reverse. I'm not picking up on toxic energy or unhealthy energy. To me, it feels like that you cannot move on. You can't move forward to the horizon. You can't walk away. Which seemed like the energy that we were getting in the general reading, that you couldn't move on, you couldn't progress, you were unhappy about how some things played out in the past, and just whether if that was on your end or the other person's end. But you definitely don't want to walk away, or you can't walk away, okay? But I feel that you want to, but you are not. You are at a standstill right now in your emotions and what you want to do in your head, okay? So that's that trying to balance head and heart again. How the person feels about you, or their current emotions, or how they perceive things possibly. 2 of Wands, okay? So a need to make a decision. Again, they are kind of stuck between the past and the future. They're leaning towards the future and towards looking at the horizon, looking out the window, trying to see what else is out there, maybe traveling, or maybe wanting to move forward in their life or move to a different city. But I feel like in the back of their head is the past. And if you look closely, her foot is kind of pushed towards that side. So maybe they have one foot in the past and one foot in the future, okay? So they're trying to make a choice between those things, which is interesting. Interesting energy. It seems like that you guys are very much mirroring each other. You guys are feeling the same, which tends to happen when you are connected to someone. You guys tend to feel your emotions. That could be, even if you don't know if it's meant to be a short-term or long-term bond. Okay. You still feel people's emotions, and that's why it takes us time to heal and to move on, Scorpio. In your emotional blockage, the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? And I shuffled these and literally still the Hermit and the Chariot are at the bottom of the deck for you, okay? And they're in reverse still, and I turned them upright before I shuffled them, okay? So that energy is heavy. So you definitely want to go towards somebody or want someone to go towards you, but you're not doing it, or the other person isn't moving, okay? You guys have to meet each other in the center, okay? And I feel like that we talked about this in one of your previous readings, okay? So you guys just have to meet, take both of y'all horses and just meet in the center, okay? That's what you got to do at this point, Scorpio, excuse me. Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? Pisces energy. That's why I keep on saying Pisces, okay? You got Pisces in your chart because I keep on saying Pisces. But your emotional blockage, you don't want to surrender to the connection, okay? Because our hands are up if you look at it, okay? But it's in the reverse. So you don't want to surrender to this connection. You don't want to lead with your heart, with your intuition. Okay, so that is that blockage again that we talked about in the general reading, about you not following your heart and your intuition, Scorpio, which is so unlike you, Scorpio, because you are so intuitive. So intuitive. Yeah, you're very focused on business and finances right now, Scorpio. Okay. And maybe you feel like that you need to be able to come towards this person, or just before you come towards this person. That's interesting energy though. Your person or the person you're thinking about, emotional blockage. I'm having a hard time talking through the reading, Scorpio, okay? So definitely some throat chakra issues, okay? There's a need to talk and say how you feel to this person. If you aren't comfortable with that, then maybe you need to talk to a family member or a friend, or maybe journal it, because I'm having such a tough time with like trying to say it and just express it vocally in this reading. And I've done 2 or 3 other readings and I didn't have that issue before. Ace of Swords is their emotional blockage, okay? So they're definitely overthinking the connection as well too, and what they should do. They're going inward to find the answers, but I feel like that you guys both know the answers and what you guys should do, but no one's moving forward. It's kind of like the person is like, no, you go first, and then you like, no, you go first. And y'all kind of just been going back and forth in that energy. It's a lot of air energy in this reading. So you and the person could have a lot of air placements, or you could be dealing with an air sign or have that somewhere in your environment. Okay. Well, let's get an outcome card for you, Scorpio, okay? Okay. Wow. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse, okay? Again, fast moving communication, but it's in reverse. So you guys are not communicating with each other, Scorpio, okay? There's a need to communicate. That is the outcome. That is the advice, is for you to communicate, Scorpio. Or the other person, if you are a cross watcher watching this video, there's a need for you and the person to communicate. I don't know who should reach out first, but somebody needs to do it, okay? Again, okay, envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Envy. I don't feel any enviness in this relationship, but maybe that plays a part in the business and finances, okay? Because you are heavily focused on business and finances. So maybe you feel that this person is more successful than you, or they're more well off, more wealthy, more stable, have a better job, okay? Or that could be how the other person's feeling. That's interesting energy for romance. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Okay. The question we have to ask ourselves, Scorpio, are we happy? Even with all the money and the new job and the new car. I don't know why I thought about that. Or with the new person, or you trying to walk away. Are you happy by that choice? From the reading, it doesn't seem that way, but I feel like that is a question you have to ask yourself, Scorpio. Are you happy? If you are not happy, what are some things that you can do to improve your life, or to be happy, or to call in happiness, okay? If that resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, I would truly appreciate if you guys subscribe to my channel. Also, comment, like, and share, even though I already said that, okay? Like I said, I'm having a tough time vocalizing in this reading, okay? But I'm going to still post it because nobody perfect, Scorpio, okay? So if you have not heard this today, Scorpio, you are loved and you are cherished, okay? Until next time, my loves, bye-bye.